I can place that? Oh, really? What's that gonna do? Just, you know, get it stuck in. Oh, no! No! Hello, everyone. Purge here, and welcome back to Empyrion Interactive. So today, first, before we really get into the episode, I just have a couple of quick little things that I want to say. First of all, I am sorry for the quality of the last video in the series. The audio, my narration audio was spiky, and there were no transitions, and it was just very shoddily put together. I apologize. I was in a hurry, which is why there were no transitions. And the spiky audio, I finally figured out that it was because I had Skype open. Now, Skype hijacks your microphone settings. Even if you say, you know, hey, don't mess with my microphone settings, don't auto-adjust it, it still messes with it, even if you're not in a call. Just having the program open is enough to mess with your stupid mic settings, your Windows mic settings. So I figured that out, and I've closed Skype I will close Skype forever now, basically. As long as I'm not recording, Skype will be closed. As long as I'm recording, Skype will be closed from now on. So I came out here and I made this little trust platform to start the small vessel on. And there's reasons for this that I'll go into here later, that you'll understand later. And I went ahead and I placed the starter block for the small vessel. So today we will be going in and doing the small vessel. However, one more announcement before I get into that is that there's going to be a lot of little cuts in this video. Here and there. There might be a lot of little cuts anyway. Or it'll end up being a fairly long episode, I think. I don't know. Future me might not want to be up till 6 in the morning doing this to get this out by 8 in the morning. So yeah, I'm recording this. It is currently right now 12:20 a.m. Central Standard Time. So that's 1:20 in the morning U.S. Eastern Time. And this comes out at 8 o'clock Central Time, 9 o'clock Eastern Time. So yeah, I have less than 8 hours. I have 7.5 hours to get this recorded, get it made, etc., etc. So I've got in here in the constructor most, if not all, of the things that I will need for the ship. You know, a bunch of thrusters and landing gears and so on and so forth. I also need to make, while I'm thinking about this now, a whole bunch of these. Let's make 20 of them. Let's make 20 of them. 30 of them. And we also need a shit ton of armor plates, but we'll get into those later. So, get those going there, because we're going to need those for the ship that I've designed. I started designing it, on stream tonight, but I had to go, and stuff took way too long to get done that I wanted to get done, or that I had to get done, rather, because I had to go be an adult. And, yeah, so a bunch of stuff happened there. So let's go in here, turn on symmetry mode first and foremost. Okay, there it is. The green one is my friend. Okay, so this is symmetry mode. Basically, here, I'll show you guys how this works real quick. It's super simple. When you place a block on one side, it appears on the other side as well. It does use 2 blocks. If you notice, I had 70 blocks, and now I have 68, 66, 64, and it's just placing them on the other side. So that's how symmetry mode works, and I will be using that to build this thing, because otherwise it'll take me another couple hours up to build. Alright, so this is going to be 3. Now there's one bug with symmetry, and that is whatever block is in the middle of your symmetry plane, if you try and place a block on that plane mesh while the symmetry plane is active, what'll happen is it'll place one block and use 2 blocks. So you're losing blocks when you do it that way. So that's why I did it like that. And turned off symmetry mode. So basically what you're going to see me do is I'm going to do everything but the very middle. And then I'll turn off symmetry mode and finish up the middle. So it's going to be a little weird, but that's how I'm going to do it, because I don't want to end up wasting a bunch of blocks trying to do it otherwise. Now, how did I have this set? Because this is gonna come out one more block, and yeah, no, that's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. Okay. Whew. Couldn't remember exactly how I had the cockpit set. Okay, so This is the basic length and width of the ship. However, I need to go in here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right here. Where's my color tool? I know I have one. There we go. This one's gonna be painted red for now, and we're gonna do the same on the other side. And I'm doing that to mark where it goes. In fact, it doesn't need to be marked on the other side, but that's fine. But the point of that is so that I can see later on where that goes, because it's going to be very important. All right, so we are going to go ahead here. Okay, now, I just have to remember how I did it exactly. It should be just like this. And then, no, there we go, like so, and then, like so, like so, okay, and then one more time, should be the last time, and then it should be... Yeah, and then from there it should go... Should be the other thing like this, right? It should go... I didn't grab my thrusters. Okay. And I'm not on symmetry mode. See? Look at this. I'm already screwing up, guys. Already screwing up. Yeah, I screwed it up. Alright, so it goes... Yeah, I need a regular block here, and then it goes out a bit, and then just a normal block there. And then... I can build onto these things like so. That's 1. And here I'm gonna need these. So let's go ahead and set this up. Like so. And I'm just gonna drop down here because I don't feel like fighting it. There. 1 there. 1 there. One there. Hit the wrong rotation buttons. Light off. Ah, crap. Just lost power. Alright, we're back and I finished this ring here. Alright, so now what's going to happen is we're going to take these. Ah, shit. That was a mistake. Lovely. See, I told you I was going to make mistakes. I know me. I know me very well. Actually, I'm going to leave that there for now, because it will make the next part here a little bit easier, because I'll be able to stand here to do so. Oh, actually, that looked perfect. It is perfect. That's why. There we go. Oh, I can actually stand right here. Check that out. Ha-ha! Winning! No! I'm falling! Damn. Don't know why I just randomly fell there. Did I change my camera angle, maybe? I don't. Some bitch! Alright. Wow! Okay, because that's a thing that just happened. How did I end up all the way over here? Stupid game. Being all pre-alpha and buggy. I was right here, and then suddenly I was way over there, and I didn't do that. So I don't know how that even happened. So, yeah. That was strange. Alright, they are now done. They just need the proper engines in them, which I will go ahead and provide for now. So, this is very simple. I'm actually going to go ahead and dig these back out. Both sides, because in symmetry mode, the remove repair tool does not remove on symmetry, unfortunately. So what we're going to do is grab these armored thrusters. Usually, you know, speaking helps a lot. And we're going to place these ones forward. And that's so that we can have some stopping power. Because I like being able to stop quickly. Very well. Alright, then, next up, Okay. Upward facing. Boink. And downward facing. Boink. And then... Okay, this is going to be a problem now, isn't it? I have to get up on the fence, don't I? I need to break out the side one. That block right there. And then I'll place the directional thruster in there as well. I'll be back. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm about to starve. Oh, dear. Alright, so here's our true test of our farming plot system here. See if this is going to be enough to sustain us. Gonna pick all the plants, all the crops. That is not where I want to go. Come on. Alright, so... Oof, this is super sketch. Super sketch! Alright, so they're 150 apiece. Don't mind me, I'm actually just going to wait until I hit 0 food. There it is. Before it hurts me. Eat the food. Alright. And that is 450 food. Yeah, this is not going to be sufficient. I'm going to need more plots. However, I have the ability to get meat and such, so I will just do that for now. But when we make the farm later, in space and other places, we will need more than just that. So for here, we're going to go in here, and we're going to go ahead and make us up some plastic. And then we're going to come in here. That's not where that goes. Get back here. In here. And make those. Now for the ship, I started doing the middle bit here. The shell anyway, in the middle. Goes like so, and like so. And that's how that's going to go. So yeah, now I don't have to worry about that anymore. Now let's turn symmetry mode back on. Just like so. Beautiful. And it's also going to go... Hey, get through there. Thank you. 1, 2, 3 in the back as well. I pulled up a picture, so... of this, of like the side, or the top view rather, so that I can see what the hell I'm doing. Makes it a lot easier, guys. I highly recommend it. If I do this, we've got that. And then if I turn off symmetry mode, well, actually I don't need to turn off symmetry mode. That's going to be a Gatling gun. But I do know that... let me up! Fine. A little early, but I'll break that now. Because I am sick and tired of this nonsense. Here we go. That's going to be like so. Alright. So, here's how this is going to work. I've got this middle block here, right? What's going to happen is I'm going to break off all of these truss blocks on the outside so that I can do the bottom of the ship. And then I will have to, at that point, build the guts of the ship and then fly it off and do all that fun stuff. And then, and only then, will I be able to finish the bottom of the ship. Alright, that was the map, not the symmetry plane. Let's go ahead and do that. And then came up here, and I did this. And this. And then here should go the engines. Not like that, like that. Yes, that is how they're set. But then under that goes this. This is really hard to go off of a picture. I just want to point that out to you guys. This is difficult. This is not easy. I just built this, you know, I don't know, an hour or so ago, but this is still very difficult to go by a picture and do all of this. All right, now I know here I've got a couple of these. I want to say it's 3 of them, but at the same time I'm not entirely certain. But I do know that right here should be one as well. Come on, come on. This game sometimes just really irritates me with the random little bugs. Like that right there. Like how sometimes, and only sometimes, things don't quite place right. Alright, so that's that. I am going to continue, I'm going to fill in the side of the ship here, the side of the hull. And then I'll show you the finished results. Alright, and the side is now basically done. I still need to do the front and the back parts, but those I'm going to do like at the same time, so that's why I haven't done them yet. But this is all done now. There's going to be rocket launchers that go here. I'm not going to place them yet, though. That'll be later. But this is now done, essentially. So now, let's get to work on the front of this thing. This is going to be the true test of this design. And I'm going to check one last thing real quick, and I'll be right back. Oh, right, I forgot that this needs to be this block here, so it needs to be like that. Yeah, that needs to be that block. Now that's correct. So let's go ahead and get started here, because this is going to go downwards, which is why I broke out these truss blocks. So that's going to go right there, it looks like. Yep. Just like so. And then we need an inverted block, or whatever this thing is supposed to be called. There we go, like so. Yep. Perfect. And then another one of these. And another one of these. And there we go. And now, like so. Right? Does that mesh with that correctly? Yes. Yes, it does. Yep. Okay. Okay, that was the wrong way. There we go. Boop. And there it is. That is the front of the leg things. Okay. And then from there, I remember that I do this, like so. Okay. And then a block. And then we start closing it off. Like so. Like so. And that about does it, actually. Just about done with this section. I believe that right there should do it, actually. Yep. Okay. Then the only thing left is that there, and then the solid block here that I can place that? Oh, really? What's that gonna do? Just, you know, get it stuck in. Oh, no! 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 I didn't know what would happen, and I just learned what would happen. Well, that's unfortunate. Shit! Come back! Come back, ship! Come back! Well, that blows. Alright, this is going to be awkward, but I'm going to have to do the rest in space, I think. Alright, so I placed the guts. I placed the fridges and cargo boxes, the fridge and cargo boxes as well in their place where they go, which is like right behind the legs there. So the guts, I got the fuel tank here, I got the oxygen tank here. The core is underneath this block here, or no, it's underneath this block here. Twice, 2 blocks underneath there, right behind the cockpit. The generator is standing up like right here under this block, I believe. and 2 RCSs, one on either side of the generator, right behind, right under that block there, that one, on either side. All right, so I also am about to fix this because I don't know how many of you were screaming at me that I did it backwards, so I wanted to put them forwards. But yeah, so I don't know if any of you noticed that. Don't know how much screaming or butt clenching. Oh, come on now. Happened when I put them on the wrong way. Let me slap these where they belong, and then, as I said, I will meet you guys in space. Oh dear. It's pixel perfect. In and out, in and out, in and out. Damn it. Ah! Ghetto that. Yep, screw it. I give up. That's just going on there all ghetto style. This one's going correctly, though. Oh, if I would have put on symmetry plan, I could have just put it on like that, and it would have been fine. Oh, well, I don't care. Right now, I just want this thing to run, which means I need some power. That in there. And turn the sucker on. Go up. Okay. Now, I said I was going to take this thing to space, but at the same time, I don't think I need to do that. I think instead, if I just... Okay. Zoom out, first of all. Reorientate. See how zippy this thing is? It's not going to be quite this zippy, but it will still be very zippy. Or should be, anyway. Alright, in that case, we're just going to do this way. I'm going to bring it over here to the bunker and just leave it floating a bit, if I can. This thing is super light right now. I didn't want to crash it. I want it to float. Stop hitting the wrong buttons. There we go. Now for a couple minutes it should float. Alright. Floating forward, unfortunately. That's not good. I have to rectify this or it's going to crash into the freaking hovercraft. That is not okay. Alright, that's 0, 0. Is he moving backwards now? Oh my god, what the hell? Game. Really now? We're really going to do this? Whatever. Alright, I'm turning on symmetry mode, and then I'm going to do the back leg things, and then I'll show you the result. Okay, so I was slightly wrong about the food. Look at my food meter down there. That's there. I mean, I did eat that Akua plant. And I'm at 75 still. So I can survive on that, but I basically have to be at base every time my food's almost out to pick the plants. So it's not an ideal situation regardless. Here is the almost completed version. Try not to fall off of the roof this time. I have fallen off of this roof 3 times now. None of what you guys saw, of course, but I did. And it was crappy. Alright, so here is what needs doing. It's right under here. Whoa, no, no, no. Just 2. Not 3. What the freaking hell? Come on, game. Quit screwing me here. There we go. Ah, see, I did need 2 more. 4 more. Yep. And I was correct about that too. Okay, cool. So, bam. And that's the one I wanted to hit. Bam. Alright. Now let me pop it up in the air a little bit more and turn off the symmetry plane. Take a quick gander here. Alright. And I'm going to go ahead and call this one done, except for the paint job, which still needs doing, of course. But this is the completed ship. Alright, so what we have here, if I can bring the ship back down here. In fact, what I'm going to do is remove these truss blocks because they are no longer needed. They would have served their purpose had I not screwed up. But it was a you know, I was curious because it said it would let me do it, and then bad things happened. So now we know not to try to place a block inside of another block because then things go flying, which is bad. Unless you want things to go flying, in which case you're weird. Brought it over here where there's more light. So right here is going to be a Gatling gun. And as I mentioned before, up here are going to be rocket launchers. And of course it needs to be painted, but this is our explorer vessel. Hey, look, I managed to actually get an extra can of food. I actually, I just picked everything just now, made the food, ate 2 cans, and I had like, I was at like 125 when I ate those 2 cans. So if I actually pick it like within about 5 minutes or so of it spawning, then I'm actually able to start piling up some food, but another row would be perfect. Now then. So this is the finished product. It is black with a little bit of blue and gray, as the core of the ship is gray. Black is painted and the blue is painted. Obviously the gray is not painted, but you get the point. The core of the ship is supposed to be gray. That is, intentional. I put armor blocks on all the thrusters. I could have put them on the lights. That's what I did in the creative world, but I decided not to go with the grill look on the lights. I also armored the shit out of the bottom of this as well, because we had the 2 thrusters right here that were exposed, and I don't want them getting destroyed very easily. Even though they are armored thrusters, I don't want to risk it. This is the ship, and yeah, so next week you guys are going to name this for me. So get to voting, you guys. The deadline is Friday night, because I hope to... Wow, yeah, what's going on with my textures? They just got destroyed. What the hell? Okay, well, I'm not going to worry about that. All I have to say at this point is thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, etc. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitch and also on Twitter. And I hope to see you next time. This is Purge. Signing off.